This is Wellness Wednesday, and we're visiting with Shane Cultice of Amish Country Essentials. And Shane, natural products are becoming more popular. Do they make good gifts and don't have to make massive lifestyle changes?
Well, when you talk about lifestyle changes, this brings up a really good story. I had a lady that was coming into our store regularly buying, just little soap ends and stuff like that way back in the day when we were first starting to do this. And she's like, I can't buy a lotion because I have a whole vanity full of them. And I said, why do you have a vanity full of lotion? Well, I could never find one that I really liked, and as we talked about last week about why lotions dry your skin out, they're full of alcohols. And so I said, listen, I gave her a lotion. I said, take this lotion home with you and use it for a week. Okay, it was a 2-ounce lotion. And at the end of that week, if you're not sold on our lotion and how good it is, then you probably don't need to use lotion. Just stick with soap or do something else. And so she came back at the end of that week and she's like, oh my gosh, I threw it all away. I said, why'd you throw it away? You could have donated it to a habitat or something, and they could have sent that to Honduras or somewhere else, an underprivileged country. And she's like, well, I didn't think about that. I said, well, that's fine. I just look at renew and reuse. But at the same time, though, she used our product. It's all natural. It made a huge difference in her skin. And then she's been a customer of ours for 11 years now. And she has beautiful skin. She literally looks 5 years younger since she started. And I can tell you this for sure. She's well beyond her 60s. And you wouldn't know that looking at her. So that's one of the things that you don't have to make massive lifestyle changes, but you have to find the crux or something that works for you, that one thing to get started with, and then evolve with that product from there and learn what works for you, what you like, and then find products that do, and then continue to do that. It doesn't have to be necessarily an Amish Country Essentials product. I mean, I'm not here necessarily to sell all of our products to you. I want you to buy our products, but there are a lot of good companies out there that make natural skincare, and then there are a lot of good companies out there that make a specific product that's really good. You just have to know how to identify that, read the label, understand what's in it, and kind of go from there. But they are popular. Natural skincare, over probably the last 10 years, has made a massive return to the mainstream. And it's being driven by, you would think, people our age, in our 40s and 50s. It's not. It's actually the millennials, and the 30s and late 20s that are really driving this market, because they're the ones that are reading the Time magazine stories about people that have cancer because they've used lotions with parabens that have caused estrogen buildup and mimicking the estrogen. So their body doesn't know how to, get rid of that extra estrogen, so it creates cancer. And all these things happen. And so when I look at what's driving our market in the natural skincare industry, and it's a big, big, big industry too, it's one of those things where I say, look, you have to enjoy what you're using, but understand that there's so many other options for you that are out there in the natural skincare world. Locally, there's a few of us. We're probably the premier company in Ohio. I think we're probably the largest natural skincare maker in Ohio now, and I love people use natural products. When you come in and take a free soap class from me that we offer once a month, you can go home and make that soap yourself, and if you like the way it turned out, guess what? You can make your own soap. Okay, you never have to buy soap from somebody again. You can do it yourself. And if you don't like doing that, you don't want to run the risk of that if you have kids and you don't want to have lye around the house or whatever, we can find great ways of providing the natural skincare, whether you get it from us, make it yourself, but they do make great gifts, wonderful gifts for someone, especially that you care about, that may not be using things that are natural. That's the one area right there that I tell everybody. If you got a friend that's using something that's not natural, buy them a bar of soap and tell them just to use it. They don't have to like it, just use it and let them make that decision for themselves.
And again, that was Shane Cultice. This has been Wellness Wednesday, and this has been Elaine Miller on WKLM.